G'day YouTube. Today I'm going to a motorcycle dealership up the coast from where I live. I've been looking at a Royal Enfield Classic 500. I put a deposit on the bike, so just caught the train. It was a 3.5 hour train trip. Caught the train up the coast, and I've got about a 10-minute walk in front of me until I arrive at the dealership, and then hopefully I'll get the bike. Anyway, keep you posted. See ya. Hey YouTube! My phone's about to die, but I'll do a small video now. I've got the Enfield. It's pretty awesome to ride. A little bit different to what I thought it was going to be with the sprung seat. So much fun though. I'll try and do a bit more of a video later on. I'll do a riding review later on, but I'm pretty tired. I had only about 2-3 hours sleep last night. Just had lunch. So I'm going to try and make it home before sundown. But anyway, time to gear up and head on back. Cool. Well, that was pretty fun. The ride back from Newcastle to Penrith, it was about 3.5 hours on the Enfield. I've never ridden one before. I sat on one at a bike show a few years ago, but never ridden one, so it was pretty awesome. Very exhilarating hopping onto a new bike and riding off, especially after it's been paid for. You don't know what to expect sometimes. I'm gonna do a separate video just for a full-on review, walk around, start up, shut down of the bike, because I didn't actually get any video of it running today. Just a whole bunch of videos in between and photos in between. But overall, the bike handles well, it stops well. The rear brake is a little bit squishy, but that's what you get when you get a drum brake. But the front brake just pulls the bike right up. Nearly forgot what it was like to be on a big single cylinder. It's loads of fun. Second and third gears is where all the power is, all the grunt. It was sitting on 110, 120 kilometers in fifth gear. No hassle, no crazy vibrations like people have been talking about. They always go on about how much vibration there was, but sure, there's vibration there. It's a single cylinder. You've got to expect that. But the way people were talking was as if it was just gonna, buck you straight off the bike. But there was a couple of parts that did actually shake loose, mind you. There was like 3 or 4 bolts or screws that shook loose over the journey, which I've just replaced. I think what needs to be done with these sort of bikes when they're purchased is you really got to go over them with Loctite and just put a few drops of Loctite on each screw and tighten them back up. It's a classic. You don't expect something perfect. If you're going to get something perfect, you'll get something that was brand new developed, not the Enfield. The Enfields are, the design hasn't really changed in the last 50 years. Sure, they start using different materials or, slightly enhance things like the EFI instead of the carburation. It all works perfectly. The bike is fantastic. The light's awesome. Because I was riding at night time for a fair bit there. Fuel, they gave me a full tank of fuel before I left the motorcycle dealership, and still Still got about half a tank. I've been riding for a fair few hours now. So now parked, put away. I'm about to head off to bed. I need to catch up on a bit of sleep. But keep an eye out for my Enfield review video. I'm going to try and do that hopefully over the next week or two. Amongst my rebuild for my Honda 750, and also got to try and get onto the bus build as well, because I know a fair few of my followers are waiting for that. So just remember to like, share and subscribe. If you want any videos on anything, just send us a message. Doesn't really matter what it's about. I'm sure I can come up with something. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll pop up a few more pictures after this clip here, and I'll catch you all next time. See yous. Bye.